Warning: this video contains graphic images and is not intended for those weak to horror. Otherwise, enjoy this video. What's up, everybody? My name is Gooch from Rock Band Industries, and today I'm coming at you with a new series. Yeah, that's right. This series that me and a couple of my colleagues over here at Rock Band Industries have been talking about for quite some time is this little series that we want to start up called Urban World, where we go over urban legends and everything like that. Now, what you might be thinking is, oh no, this is going to be one of your cliche horror things, pretending to be scared on camera. First off, Gooch's Little Shop of Horrors doesn't count because that's all acting right there, bro. That's right. No, but today, as you might have saw in the intro, the first episode for today is Bloody Mary. Yes, that bitch. But seriously, I digress. Let's start off with who she really is. Okay, so Mary, Queen of Scots, right? Yeah, she was the Queen of England. She was also someone that you might know today as Bloody Mary. Now, basically what this is and who she was is she was the Queen of England. And, one thing about her is that she was an extremist. Like, she believed automatically, Christianity all the way, bro. No Protestantism. I know, I'm giving you a brief history lesson, but pay attention. Now, of course, what people leave out of her story was that she was so extreme. And she used to execute, or at least have, people who were not Christian or pro-Christian, that they should die, and they got executed and all that amazing stuff that I'm sure you guys learned in school. But then, this little thing, because of all the people that she killed, she got the name Bloody Mary. Now, Bloody Mary is just basically a big gimp. It doesn't really happen as much as you think it would be, or what you think is actually going on in this miserable little world, as we call it, this one. Of course, as you can see, before I get arrested or sued for plagiarism, yes, I got most of these pictures from other websites. This one is from Bio News Settler. Yeah, Bio Dot. Go check them out. They have a pretty interesting thing on the Mary, Queen of Scots. In case I forget anything, you can go over there and read a little bit. But anyways, hold on a second. I need to transition this little video here, so... Okay, I'm back. So, as you can see, this lovely little picture of Bloody Mary. Oh, so sexy. This is her, or at least one of the many versions of her. And, sorry, I'm trying to speed this along. But, this is, sorry. I gotta do this real fast. I gotta clear my... Anywho, so I'm gonna read you a little bit of a story, which is the original story of Bloody Mary, not the one about the mirror, or it's kind of about a mirror, it's somewhere near the end, but still. I'm gonna get into this, and I'm trying to make it sound scary, so don't won't make fun of me, because that's kind of the point of this channel. Anywho, Bloody Mary wasn't always this Bloody Mary. Her name was once Mary Tudor, Queen of England. Mary, Queen of Scots, as I have exclaimed before. So, as I have also exclaimed that she's a very big extremist, this story totally glosses over that fact. So, yeah, I'll just read on. It was a dark night in the magical place of England, London, I believe it was. And, everybody was in league with the Queen. Mary Queen of Scots was a very weird woman, especially knowing that she is a queen. Her stare that she gives the entire audience watching, as she stares into your blank face, as she stares into your face with her blank eyes, dead inside, you can obviously tell, for it curtails among its swollen victory. It does not often scream its pitiful vision. Warning, this is actually in the story, so just bear with me here. I actually have to read it. Her stare often scared many of us in the audience, for most of us did not know who she was, or what she was. She always had a sense of bloodlust in her, almost as if she wanted to slaughter every one of them, every one of us in the audience. One night, around the magical time of 2:59, bloody hell, it's way past tea time, but, sorry, I'm dilly-dallying. A young woman was heard screaming outside of my bar. This usual pub was, well, the usual place for many people to get shit-faced drunk and often carry out their misdeeds amongst their families. Little Timmy down the street ended up getting beaten. Father hung. And Mother, well, she was never the same again. Many people have claimed seeing Mary Queen of Scots walking around the great city of London, as she usually would. This amazing substance, a red hair, which usually brought us to the conclusion that she loved the color red. Her dresses were red. Hold on, I'm having trouble pronouncing this word. Hold on a second. I think that's another word for pajamas, so I'm just gonna say pajamas. Pajamas were red. And overall, the scary thought of her just led us to the next conclusion. Scares the hell out of me. Next morning, repeat schedule. Only this time to telegraph the a young woman by the name of Terry. I am just guessing because I can't really read it. I'm just making up names now. Went missing the other. Would explain the screaming, hollering. For I am just This went on for quite a while, about 3 years of women wandering the streets, wondering if by walking down the street that they would upset this vengeful spirit, they call it. For the locals, people who were eyewitness accounts and believed in this rubbish, found out that she was a woman wearing red. Thus the name, Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary was all over the tabloids for a long time, 3 years and counting. Till finally one day, a young woman was found in the street with her head bashed into the side. A young shot key. Sorry if it's Hold on. Oh, okay, here we go. The young police boy explains, "Please, does anybody know what these people are?" The young shopkeeper walked up to him. "What the fuck's up to you? I understand. I'm butchering this entire story, I'm sorry, guys." Walked through the audience and came out. "I saw who did it," he exclaimed. "Who did it?" said the young police boy. "Well, it was the Queen," he said. Everybody stood there in silence, unable to move. We knew that there was something off, but we couldn't tell what was wrong with her. She seemed so dead. No matter how quickly she died, nobody would expect the Queen to be but unfortunately they were wrong. Unfortunately they could not believe this. Mary Queen of Scots was brought before the Eternal Justice. Now, countless eyewitness reports. She was told by many people in the audience, but everybody in the courtroom that wasn't the people. But she couldn't have done this. She was the Queen. So, of course, you guys know how that part went. She was released. More people were killed. And, yeah. Basically what continues happening is that tons of women die, and eventually people get so fed up with it that they just go into the castle and start destroying everything. Sorry, I'm just speeding along. Can't stand to read any of this. I'm just going to give you a quick summary. And basically they... You know, the killer. But yeah, the killer, after finding out what she's been doing with the bodies, because I forgot this part, but it was a pretty big thing with the murders and stuff, is that she would actually drain the women of their blood and bathe in it. Yeah, how sick is that? Well, it's because a long time ago, people started saying stuff like, yeah, if you bathe in the blood of beautiful women, you become beautiful too. And eventually, what actually happens is, after they drink the blood, they just dumped all over the city. Yeah, how sick is that? Well, basically, they find out what she's been doing. She's been bathing in the blood of those women, and they chop off a bloody head. There's blood all over a mirror that was in her room that she liked to look at herself in. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm just sick and tired of having to read this story. I should have just gone with the short summary. This is what I'm doing now. And so basically, yeah. The blood is all over the mirror, and people just left. About a week later, Queen Elizabeth I was in there. Yeah. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. But I should probably continue because this is the point of the episode, is to get really confused over this. Basically, yeah, the blood was washed off. But what was weird is that Queen Elizabeth I actually said stuff to the mirror. Well, not to the mirror, but she told people to get rid of it because she didn't want to have the painful memories of her sister all over the place. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so basically what happened is it was so heavy, they couldn't pick up the mirror. And when they couldn't pick up the mirror, you can only imagine what happened. Well, sorry guys, I'm kind of lost. I'm looking at my dog. He's messing around. Stop it. Deuce, lay down. Lay down. Lay down, Deuce. Lay down. Come on, buddy. Lay down. Okay. Well, anyways, back to my point. They couldn't pick it up. It was too heavy, and they couldn't figure out why. So the queen just said, bugger off. So they did. They walked away. They would take care of it in the morning. Well, unfortunately, all of those men who tried to pick up the mirror, died in giant bloody hatred. Yeah, like I said, it only goes downhill from here. And the story also goes that same mirror is in that castle to this day. And that everybody, and remember, the mirror is in the the queen's chambers, bed chambers. So, one thing leads to another, and every new queen has to stand before the mirror and ask for Bloody Mary's forgiveness and ask for her mercy so that they may proceed with living. People say that the current Queen of England actually still has to do this to this day every night. That's really creepy. I don't really know where to go with that. But as you see from this picture, this is an actual painting from that time. This is Mary, Queen of Scots, the actual Bloody Mary, which it appears that she was named Bloody Mary for different reasons. She was actually named Bloody Mary for slaughtering a whole bunch of Protestants. No, this is how she actually died. She died at the stake, being burned alive. But she was called Bloody Mary for all of the blood and all that, of all the Protestants that she killed. And basically, you can, again, only imagine where that comes from. Now, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the original story, which, yes, I did a short summary way after reading it a little bit. So, my thoughts is that it's really good. It's actually quite scary if you actually read it all the way through. Yeah, I kind of butchered it all the way, so it's not so scary to you guys, but when I was reading it, I was doing research for this episode, I was just freaking out when I was reading it. I actually had nightmares, dude, and that's something unbecoming of me. Anyways, yeah, this is actually not a bad story. It's really good, and it's extremely scary, bro. And it will probably give you nightmares. But now it is also time to go on to the current story of Bloody Mary, or at least the one that I grew up with as a kid. So, let's, there we go. Okay, so this is a picture of what little kids think Bloody Mary looks like. Some creepy little girl in a mirror. Well, you wouldn't be too far from the truth, actually. Bloody Mary, Mary Queen of Scots, is a very extremely creepy lady, but unfortunately people don't actually know who Mary Queen of Scots is, because Bloody Mary is just some weird girl in a mirror. So basically, the story goes as follows, or at least the ritual in which to bring her out of her mirror. So basically, I'm going to start off with a little bit of the story. This is actually the short summary, so don't get mad. So, the story reads is that there was some weird little girl, she got molested. Sorry, that's not funny, but that was just funny how they put it. But she got molested up against a mirror, and then something happened, the mirror broke, and the dude stabbed her with the mirror. So now she's cursed to stay in the mirror for long periods of time. Again, this isn't funny, it's just the way that they put it. It was hilarious to me. Sorry. I have a really sick sense of humor. But anyways, yeah. She's trapped in the mirror, and the only way out is for you to summon her, which I'm going to get to how you summon her right now. So how you summon her, there are many different variations, but I'm going to go with the one that I learned as a kid. And I have actually tried this out, and I will give you the results later. So basically, Bloody Mary, how you do it is you shut off all the lights in your house, lock all the doors, go into your bathroom with a lit candle, plop it up. Okay, so like put it on the little, on your sink, whatever, it has to be lit. And basically how I was taught how to do it is that it had to be 3 o'clock, which is known by some people in the religious field as the witching hour. For those of you that don't know what the witching hour is, it is actually a time in which the walls between the living and the dead are at its weakest. So basically, if you do this, it means that she can come out of the mirror without any problems. Remember, you have to do it at 3 a.m. if you want to summon her. So you go in at exactly 3 a.m. into the bathroom. Make sure that you do all the other stuff beforehand. You go into the bathroom at exactly 3 a.m. You shut the door. You lock it. And then you look into the mirror with the candle still lit. And you say, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. And then you blow out the candle. So basically, if you do the thing right, Bloody Mary should pop in the mirror. Well, appear in the mirror. A pop. I can't believe that. But she will appear in the mirror. When she does, it's gonna be hell for you. They say, and of course, what they mean by this is, if you get caught, you will die, and you will be pulled into the mirror when it is time for witching hour to be done. But as soon as if you escape, she will haunt you for the rest of your life. Now, of course, as you can see or hear, considering the fact that I'm talking to you all, I'm not dead. So I don't know if you want to do something about that. I don't know. But basically, my point is that it's not real. It's just a stupid urban legend that somebody made up off of the fact that somebody had a really cool, badass name, and then just decided to make an entire franchise off of it, or an entire urban legend, whatever you want to say. Needless to say, it was scary as a kid doing this whole, oh, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. It's kind of like saying Beetlejuice 3 times. But basically, Beetlejuice is tolerable. He's actually pretty funny. So, yeah. But my only advice to you guys is that if you're not very comfortable with talking about certain things, that you shouldn't do it. Don't you know anything? My point is that this is life. People are gonna do stupid things. People are gonna write stupid ass fan fictions about stuff, like I've covered before, and you know it's going to happen. But you need to just take it one spear of it at a time. Anyways, we're out of time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our Facebook page, our Twitter page, and our Facebook forum underneath the name Rock Band Industries Chat, and send us an email over at our business email, metallic347 at hotmail.com. Sorry, I get those two mixed up sometimes. Anyways, I hope you have a very spooky day, and of course, keep in there, rock it steady, peace.